Good evening, everybody. My name is Heather Abbott. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach and a wellness entrepreneur with the company Nikan. My featured guest speaker tonight is Mikaele Godot. I hope I got that right. And I can't wait to hear from her. So I'm just going to go right into the interview questions if that's okay with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you so much. I'm honored to be here tonight. So thank you for asking me to get on. My name is Mikaele Gaudet, and I'm a massage therapist, but I am inactive in my work line at the moment. It is quite strenuous physically, so I'm taking a break and I'm taking care of myself. And well, I love outdoors. So I'm an outdoor girl. I love to go and I to go walk. I have a group in which we organize walks in parks in every city of Quebec in Canada. So I love doing that, and it's a great way to meet new people and to just create bonds and to be with people.
Mhm.
This is kind of new because I'm more of solitary person, so it gets me out of myself, out of my shell, and yeah, I get to share who I am with people. So that is new, a new experience for me, but doing great so far. It's really nice. And so Nikin helps me getting back to the mission I had as a massage therapist, which is taking care of myself first and foremost, and then helping people to get back into general global health. So I like the idea or the concept of the 5 pillars from Niken, really, because I can connect with that. And so Niken is helping me to get back to that. I was searching a way to be able to help people and be aware of their health and without having to suffer or take it out on myself, the body as a massage therapist. So Lakin is helping me doing the same thing, but in a lighter way, easier way. So there you go.
All right, that's great. I think that's I don't know where that's coming from. Sorry. I think that's what attracted me to Nikan too. Probably the most was the five pillars of wellness: the healthy mind, the healthy body,
Yeah,
society, finances, and
yeah,
family. All those things, very crucial to a strong wellness core.
it
So,
is.
you said you were looking for ways to continue your mission as a massage therapist, but at the
Mhm,
same time, I know that that's a very physically taxing kind of job. So you wanted to do something that wasn't so hard on you physically. What?
mhm.
Why did you choose to become a Nikan consultant? A little bit more growing on what you just shared with us.
Actually, my answer is going to be really funny. I did not choose to come back to Nikin. Nikin came back to me. And that is the truth. In 1999, I have an aunt, which I love very much, Sylviane. She lives in Toronto in Canada. And we're not much in contact because she was, she was far from where I would live and all. But in 1999, she had sent me two naked magnets, which I still have today. The old antique, the golden. There's a sticker, golden sticker
Yeah.
on it, and I still have them. Until last summer, I would still use them. And as a massage therapist, when I would have aches or inflammation,
Hmm.
to help me out, because I would have massage every day.
Hmm.
I would just, put them, strap them on my body, and then just let them work. So that was that. And then in August, my friend Fernand, which is my sponsor,
Uh-huh.
um, he had said, I'm not on Facebook. If I'd like to go on the walks, that the group is offering. And if you see anything, just let me know so I can join anytime, So I said, okay. And then what night, the day before there was a a walk organized, I wrote to him and say, okay, Fana, tomorrow there's a walk. Friends are organizing this. It's a birthday as well. And then after, we'll just go and at their place, and they're doing a naked presentation, and it's a water presentation. So you were looking for water solutions. So if you want, come on, and we'll go together and we'll see that. So we did that. And at that time, I was not ready to purchase anything, financially and also, but he went crazy and he bought lots of stuff right away. And then he said, I don't want to do anything more without, I just want to use the products, da da da. And then I think a few days later, he called him back again and he said, okay, let's do this. Where do I start? And let's go. So I was his first prospect, basically. So that was kind of funny as well. And then it was, he was sending me information. I said, okay, I'm not interested. I was just pushing him away. It was too much information. I wasn't ready. And then I had the souvenir, that I had those two magnets. I was searching everywhere in my pharmacy. Where are those? I still have them? And I found them. And I said, oh my God, Nikken is coming back to me. It's coming back into my life. So that's a sign. And I'm all in for signs in my life. So it was special. So I decided to say yes. So I said, okay, I'm gonna set up a meeting with Leo there and let's talk and I'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was introduced to Leo and we talked. And from that point on, I decided to just say yes to new experiences and new adventures and just wait and see where it could get me.
Yep. That's an amazing story. And I love that you
Yeah.
read those signs and pay attention to those signs. I
Mm.
think that's very crucial.
Yeah, it's
So
powerful.
you haven't been back with Nikan for long, but do you have like a favorite moment?
Yeah, many. Do I have to say
Mm-hmm.
just one?
No, no.
um, I'm a visual and kinesthetic person, so I would say that the presentations that we do with Leo and members of the team, when we get together and get a chance to uh, present the technologies to people and have them discover something new and have them experience it while they're with us as well,
Mm-hmm.
and just seeing their expression where they just can't get it. They just don't know what's happening, with everything. We have tips and tricks, and it's done in a humorous way. Lots of humor with Leo, and it's just kind of fun. And then to be able to introduce them and talk to them about the technologies and see what are their needs and just to connect as well. So that is one. I'd like to say on top of that, when we have our many events that we have with Nikan, Seikokai, or what I'm always really surprised about is how Luis Kasuga is so available and so simple and so part of the people, part of our teams and with us. That is still surprising me every time. And I just love that so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really honorable, that he's so present and with us. I've never seen that. I've never experienced that. So that is a aha moment for me for sure. Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my most favorite moments too. Is just
Mhm.
getting to know Luis and seeing what he's doing with the company and the direction he's taken us in and the way he's united us all in a
Mhm.
way that has just been magical, if you ask me. So
Yeah.
you mentioned that you really like doing the hands-on stuff and
Yeah.
the wellness previews. How have you guys handled that during the social distancing time that we're currently in and hopefully coming out of? But how have you handled not being able to do that so often, or have you kept up your routine?
Well, since I began the adventure on September 1st, 2021. I would say that in Quebec, Canada, it was pretty easy, really. And we would just, go like that. So, okay, we have to stay home. Okay, let's stay home, and then we'll wait for the next time we can get together. But mostly from September to this day, it was pretty easy to, schedule presentations and do that. So every time we have a chance, we just set it up, and sometimes I would, most of the times I had guests with me I would invite, but some of the times I would just go alone if I didn't have any guests that were available on that day for the presentation, and then just go for myself. Let the information in, just be at ease with the information, learn. I'm always learning, I'll never stop learning. And I know that Leo has pushed me, to be able to, let's go. Time to do presentation. Let's go. Oh, not yet. I have to watch you again. I have to, I'm learning.
Yeah.
So that's quite funny. I'm a little bit shy to be able to do presentations. So then I have in another city, I have a friend which became a customer, and he's retired, and he's not wanting to do anything in the business with Nikan, but he loves to help me out. So as soon as he organizes a friend event, brunch or something, he says, "Hey, you can introduce your Nikan thing there to people. Come on, I can, say everybody she's got something to say, or gonna do a little magic trick with you guys." So that is fun as well.
That is
I
fun.
love it. It gets me out of the shell. It
Mhm.
pulls me out.
Yeah, that's great. You've got a great support team there, and
Yeah, I
that's kind
do.
of crucial. That's
I'm
amazing.
lucky. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Great
when someone,
upline, great downline.
yeah, yeah, and that is important, and it makes it fun. That's
Yeah, it
when you
is.
start having fun. So
Yeah,
when somebody asks you what you do, how do you respond in 30 seconds or less?
I'm on a mission to help people, so I'm you know uh, getting people introduced to humans being more.
Mhm.
So then the question, what is that?
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
I help people, in the 5 pillars of health, and there it goes. The door opens.
Nice. So, yeah, that personal development aspect is really crucial too to this.
Yeah.
How
And
much?
it is true. It's the following step of the massage therapist that I was, as I said earlier. Yeah.
Mhm. So the personal development, and that was a big aspect. That's really
Yep.
interesting. I came from a different background, and personal development was not huge. Professional development was.
Mhm.
So this has really been a new thing for me, and it gets you in touch with yourself in ways that you never knew, and I love that aspect of it.
Yeah, getting to learn ourselves is
Yeah.
uh, is a great thing. So it's part of this adventure as well. Yeah.
Mhm. And I think that's important. So I really like that you use that in your first 30 seconds because that's important to a lot of people, especially like for me, example, I was a mom, I had a career, and that's what you were. That's how you defined yourself. Well, I'm a mom blob and I work. Okay, but who are you? You know? So
Yeah.
I think that's great that you lead with humans being more very,
Mhm.
very personal. How
Yeah.
much time during the week do you devote to your Nikan business?
It depends. It depends on the events. I have other stuff as well on the agenda, parallel to Nikan. Um, but I've never done the 50 hours a week.
Mhm.
Even in the last fall, I think it would go between 10, maybe 15, sometimes 20, depending on what I have to do. What I really love is to do the follow-ups for my customers and my first new consultants. So when they made their orders, what I love to do is to just check the follow-up and then write them a little message, hey, your order's coming soon. You'll get it. When you get it, just call me up, and we'll share this together. If you have questions, I'll be there. And so it depends on what I have to do, but I'll never go over 20 hours a week because I have lots of other stuff to do. 12 a week.
Hmm. Okay, well that's great. And I like the fact that you handle that follow up. That can be a stumbling block for some, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. Do you get a lot of feedback from your customers when you take that approach?
Yeah, they feel secure. They know that I'll be there, if they have questions, and they always do. They always do have questions. How am I going to use that? When do I change the filters, or so there's always a little something to do. I love to tell them, the PI sport bottle, when you first get it, you have to sink it in the, let it soak. I'm not sure. Let it soak. Yeah, let it
Yes.
soak in the sink for a few hours. Then you do this with the filter just for the first time, and then I that's part of who I am. I was, as a massage therapist, I was really cocooning, and I needed that my clients would be feeling safe and secure and have all the information, so then afterwards they could just, from the head, just let go and not have to think about anything. So I'm repeating that with my customers and my consultants as well in my business. It's always been important to me. It's how I would like to receive, guidance or support for myself, so I'm offering that same support to my team
Hmm.
and
I
my
love that.
customers. Yeah.
Nurture your clients and you nurture
Yes.
your consultants, the people
Yeah, I
that you
love
work
that.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a great mentor and sponsor, Mr. Leone. You
Yes.
have mentioned him.
Hi,
And
Leo.
obviously he's good at pushing you to do the best you can. So he
Oh, yes.
developed he developed a system of emails
Mhm.
to introduce a potential partner to the business. Can you tell us how you use the Leo system?
As soon as I make a contact, really, and it's part of Leo's training, really. So it's simple. As soon as I make a contact, yeah, do you have an email address? Great. So let me send you information.
Hmm.
And now it's going to get easier with the new website, which if they say I'm interested in the waterfall, or I have, ache back problems, then you just send the links, or so it's going to be fun to be able to play with that. But coming back to the legal system, it's to you want information, please give me your email address. I take the phone number. I'd like to be able to phone them up as well.
Yeah.
And then just, okay, I'm going to send you information, and then I'll follow up with you within the next 2 days. Is that all right? When do you think you'll be free so I can call you? I'll just put my agenda that I'm going to be following up with you the next few days. And then we set up a moment where I'll be able to do the follow up, and then just, I tell them I'll be able to answer your questions if you have any. And if you want to order, we'll be able to get together. I always encourage them to let me help them make the first order, as with the old website, to hit the button, place the order, it was tricky. So I told them, um, let me have you the customer experience. Let me guide you through the website. There's always questions. I'll be there, every step of the way. Then you'll be able to feel safe to go on next time by yourself, and you'll be comfortable to do so. So yeah, that's what I do, and that's the part for the customers. And then if a customer or any prospect would like to be able to develop their Nikin business as well, so then I have other emails to just send through. So following up on that, and helping them along the way. Yeah.
It's a nice, slick system, and it takes some of the pressure off of you. Of
I can hear you. You're mute again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to mute because I've got some noise going on.
Oh,
I'll have
no
to have a
worries.
conversation with some family members later. But yeah, but it's good that you have that system. It takes some of the pressure off of you, especially when you're first starting out. It can be overwhelming, but
But
Leo's
not
system,
only not only the pressure, I'd say, Heather, it takes off time as well. It gives
yeah,
me time, because while they're while they're looking at the information I sent them, I have time for myself to do other follow-ups or to make new contacts and all. If I'm always on the phone or always on my, excuse me, on my computer to answer people or questions, then I don't have time or quality time with everybody.
Mhm.
So it gives me back some time that I can put to use for anything else as well. So that's a great deal.
That's really that. I'm glad you brought that out. I'm glad you
Yeah,
pointed that out. That's really good. Have time to keep moving and doing other things.
yeah.
It's a sleek, sexy system, and yeah, I'm really
Sleek,
glad that
sexy
it's.
system, Leo. You hear that? I love it. Sleek, sexy
Sleek,
system. I
sexy
love this.
system. We need more of those in the business. So it just
I love that.
makes it more attractive.
Yes.
So where are you meeting at? So I know that you mentioned that you organize walks, which sounds great, and you do those through Facebook, if I heard you correctly.
Yes, actually, a year ago, it's a lady named she's called Lucy Manville. She's a psychologist and an author.
Hmm.
And I there was a rendezvous on the web. So on Facebook, I saw an ad, come walk at Jardin Botanique. It's a great giant garden that we have in Montreal, Quebec here. And so I said, okay, I need to get out of the house. And I was really feeling isolated because of the COVID, everything that's been going on and stuff. So I need to get out basically. And at last minute, I was kicking myself outside the door because I needed to go and meet people, but I was afraid. I wasn't sure. I was in lots of emotions were present. So I kicked myself out. I locked the door and I went. So I met a marvelous lady, really, and she organized the first walk to be able to uh, help people break free of the isolation
Hmm.
and from desperation, psychologic despair, really. And I got there and I wanted to shake her hand, and she says, "No, no, come here. I'll give you a hug." I almost break down. I almost started to cry at that point. And it did me so much good. And I could see the good that it did for other people as well to just come together and have support from people.
Hmm.
And I was so inspired that I decided to myself organize other walks in my city, which I did once a week. I would organize different days depending on my agenda, my time, my schedule.
Hmm.
And I could still see, the good coming out of that. And people would just come to me and say, wow, this is great. I needed that. It helps me and I can make contacts. And so when Nikin came back into my life in August, September, that had been going on for the last few months already. So I was already into the system, of organization of the walks and all.
Hmm.
So it was just, I could connect the activity with the need to make contacts and help people. So that was marvelous. It was like dominoes that would just come all together. It was fascinating. It was another sign, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dominoes collapsing to make a beautiful picture. Very
Yeah.
nice. Is there any way else that you meet potential partners or customers, or is that your main focus there?
It is my main activity, but I'm connecting with Facebook groups. So what I like to do is to just find groups that will be inspiring to me or in the same sense of my interests. If I love photographs or arts and crafts, or I'll go and connect with groups that have the same interest as I do.
Hmm.
And so, I can write messages. Another great tip that Leo gives out in his coaching is to, Facebook gives out every day. They say, hey, Margaret's anniversary birthday, and it's Stefan's birthday, and it's Isabel's birthday. So you can just go and say, "Hey, hi, just wanted to wish you a marvelous birthday. Enjoy your day. Bye." And then you can say happy birthday to everybody. Great, great way to be able to make contacts. Just connecting with people and then talk with them. So stuff like that. Depending, I don't like to live in a box that much. So
Yeah.
to have something really set, I go with intuition a lot.
Hmm.
So in the walks, doing the walks is the first activity, and then I'll just go if it's at the mall. I went at the mall last fall, and it was a funky situation, but the how do we call it, the security guard that was there, I got to talk to him, and then I said, and then he says, yeah, my job is really stressful, and I'm doing it because of the pay, but I'm not that
Yeah.
comfortable and all. And hold on, I have a cat coming in. Okay.
Yeah, I think
uh,
my dog just ate my other AirPod. That's why I was
oh.
trying to get Carrie's attention because that
So now
cannot
you
be good
have
for
to go
her.
and get a pair.
Yeah, I have to get a pair. I
Oh.
hope she didn't. I hope I'm wrong, but
Uh, all right, the cat's going away. Good. So, and then yeah, so I on the spot right there, I said, well, I might have a solution for you. If you have an email, please give me an email, and I'll send you information. And just being detached of, maybe it's not going to be for him. Maybe he won't respond because I didn't ask his telephone number, just the email. So I sent an email. I never got a response, but to just be able um, to try it out and say, okay, I'm going to try to get his email, and if he wants me to, I'll send him information. So
Mhm.
I, from September, since I decided to say yes, I'm also deciding to challenge myself to go over what scares me or what's uncomfortable. Or so that's been a big part of my journey, is going over the fear and try it out, and we'll see. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but it was a celebration each time to say yes. It was hard. I was shaking like a tree, but I tried it, and I could put it in my backpack as an experience, and then I'm learning stuff, and then I just go with that as well.
Mhm. That's really awesome. Can you give us a brief overview of your daily method of operation? Well, I feel like let's skip that. I feel like you already did. What's next for your unique in business? That's what I want to know because you've already accomplished a lot in a very short amount of time. So
I
what's
did.
next?
I sprinted my life
Yeah.
from September to December. Yeah. What's next? I want to be able to, because I had to sprint, So now I'd like to just uh, relax more and get used to all the tools and continue learning, be more comfortable with the information, with myself in the process, in the journey.
Mhm.
Um, and what's next? I want to continue growing with the company, but I want to help my team grow as well.
Yeah.
So, um, uh, uh, planning activities with my team members. One thing I did last fall was, one of my team members was having she was having blockage. So I said one day, okay, let's meet. I'll go at your house. We'll invite someone else, another friend, associate, and we'll go through, your methods and what's blocking and what you need, and I'll answer your questions. So activities like that, I need to do a little bit more, to be with them and coach them, and and on my part, I need to go and get help and mentorship and coaching as well for myself, to be able to give back to my team. So I really like to hit platinum rank. So that's within the next few months.
Mhm.
And I'm a little bit shy to say, but no, I won't be shy. I'll just go, and it would be nice to get the platinum and then work my way to diamond before December. But anyway, I'm going to Japan, so that's it. I'm saying it. I'm going to Japan,
Yes.
so I'll be working for that as well.
Mhm.
So it's a multitude of, taking care of myself is for sure is going to be at the top of the list. Continue taking care of Mikaele, because that is why I left, or I stopped the massage therapy practice. I had to get back to myself, and so it's beginning with me, and then I'll be able to help others as well. So I'd say that that's what's next, really. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Very, very good plan. So we'll be looking for you to go platinum and
Mhm.
then to go diamond. And I hope to see you in Japan too. I'd like to be there. I think
Oh
I'll
yes,
shoot for that myself.
let's
Uh,
go and have fun.
let's go definitely have some fun and
Yeah,
learn some more about the Japanese
we'll
culture,
bring our
which is a
hats.
beautiful culture. Definitely. And I'm going to try
Bring
to
our
find
hats.
that hat. Hopefully, Madeline knows what that hat is and she can help us out.
I Yeah,
I
I really know.
really, I really, really appreciate you doing this. I know that you've been very busy. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Thank you so much.